Welcome to SINCON 2020. Hopefully you're sat and relaxed and everything is good in your part of the world. Over 650 of you are attending, and that's amazing. I'm Adrian. I apparently know too many things. I'm the co-founder and now the only organizer of 44Con in London, and I run Alienate Security, and you can find the channel for Alienate in Discord. Other founder is Emil. He knows too many people. You might know him because of this Division Zero thing. It's just a small event in Singapore. The common link we have is that of Royal Holloway. We both went there. We talked before 2018 about running an event, and in 2018 it became a real thing, and we started InfoSec in the city in that year. We did a second event in 2019, which was huge. And we were really hoping for something different this year. We had all sorts of amazing plans. First, we decided that we'd be better off known as SINCON because we are an event in Singapore, and InfoSec in the city had plans to expand around the world. We were hoping to give you views of this magical place. Sadly, that's not to be. And that's due to something you're all very aware of, COVID-19. And we must give our thanks to all the healthcare workers around the world and to all the vaccine scientists who've been working many, many hours to bring a solution to this issue to reality. So SINCON, the first edition, is actually virtual. We know it's 2021, but we're still calling it the 2020 edition. Ask him why. And we're doing things a little bit different. We tried virtualizing a conference hall all of last year with various events, but we found that actually having a common shared Discord experience was better for engagement. So we're doing that. We've also had a very organized flow as to how you actually engage with the event. So you're here, you got a ticket, well done. Are you on Discord? Many of you are, but if you're not, please get on it now. Because the third thing we need you to do is engage on Discord. Because there you'll find all of the channels dedicated to each of the talks you're going to see, where you can speak and communicate with the speaker. Q&A will be done in these channels. If you want to attend a workshop, all of the workshop communications will be in these rooms as well. We've got a wonderful exhibition foyer, which rather than a big hall that you walk around wearing your shoes out, we have channels for each of the sponsors. If you want to go to any of the kampungs, also known as villages, I think I prefer kampung, you'll find them on Discord. If you want to take part in the CTF competitions, we have two. They're on Discord. And when you get on Discord, you'll find everyone has weird and wonderful badges. And Emil's going to explain what these all mean.
Thank you, Adrian. Yeah, so I think as Adrian said, when you get on Discord, everyone's name have different badges on it. It means various different things. The crew you'll see a little trident. You can identify from there. Speakers will have a little microphones. Our kampong crew, the car security kampong crew will have a car. And if you need help or assistance with the Wonderland CTF, we have crew with a little horse on it. So on top of our sponsors, I really want to thank those who actually paid for tickets to attend our virtual conference. And those of you who did that, you got the patrons ticket. So a big shout out to all of you who did that. And you can identify these patrons with special badge on them as well. So yeah, you can see a nice little medal for ultimate patrons, different kind of badge for super patrons, and a nice ribbon for tier 3 patrons. Our sponsors are, you can recognize them by the gold, silver, and bronze medal that is on their name, that's tied to their name. And of course, shout out to our partners who help us co-organize bits and pieces of SINCON 2020. And all of you will be earning stars throughout the entire 2 days. And these stars translate the things. You can kind of relate it to going around an arcade, winning different vouchers and coins to claim prizes at the end of the day. And of course, we have our career kampong, and this is something that we have been doing since 2018, and everyone loved it. 2018 and 2019, we actually give out armbands, the blue and the red armbands I can see on the background, to identify people who are hiring and people who are looking for job opportunities. And of course, we can't leave that out, although we went virtual. So you can look out for anyone who is actually hiring with a little briefcase badge. And if you're looking for opportunities, you can get a name badge from us. If you're students and looking for internship opportunities, we can give you a beginner's badge. So if you want all these badges, or especially for the career one, just go to the Career Kampong channels and we will add it onto your name. So how do you earn these stars? Pretty much by interacting with everyone, with sponsors, with speakers, with our workshop instructors. So talk to our sponsors in the exhibition foyer, and we'll ask the sponsors who they have, enjoyed chatting with the last few hours. And once we get the names, you get the stars. If you ask good questions during talks and good questions during workshops, the speakers and instructors will give you the stars at the end of the day as well. And if you participate in the kampong, in the CTF, in the workshops, in both the Cultivated CTF as well as the Wonderland CTF, you get stars. And all these stars at the end of the day translate to 2 things. First is you get the more stars you have, the more chances you get to win the lucky draw, which we're gonna touch on a little bit later. And the other thing is certificate of participation, which we'll cover later as well. The last one before I get there is if you ever need any help, please just go to the help desk channel. We have crews standby throughout the entire conference to help you out. So hopefully at the end of the day, what you want is you look like Stan, collecting all the different badges. This might not be a pretty image, but the more stars you have, we're gonna, like I mentioned earlier, you're gonna get certificates of completions or certificate of participation if you get 20 stars. So talk to the speakers. There are more than enough talks. There are lots of workshops. There are CTFs. There are lots of sponsors for you to talk to. And it's not hard to get all 20 stars to earn your certification of participation. So what's this lucky draw at the end of the day? The first prize, if you get a $120 prize voucher, second prize $100, and third $80. So yeah, the most, like I mentioned earlier, the more stars you have, the more chance we get to win this prize vouchers. And on top of all this, we are also looking for engagement champions. So we'll be monitoring Twitter throughout the 2 days. And as long as you mention us and in your tweet, hashtag SINCON and SINCON 2020. And each day we'll identify 5 social media engagement champion, and you get $30 prize voucher. The interesting thing about this is you can be the champion for both days. So if you won the $30 voucher on first day, keep out the good work, you get another $30 second day if you're identified as one of the 5 social media champions. So a big shout out. We can't do a welcome address without showing this really big thank you, appreciation, and shout out to our sponsors who believe that we'll deliver a great conference to everyone, despite us going virtual this year. So thank you to our gold sponsors, Centurion, Horangi, Infinity Consulting, Panasonic, Secure Age, Star Labs, Trend Micro, Yes We Hack. Our silver sponsors, Alienate Security, eShot. Our bronze sponsors, CSIT, Cyber8 Lab, Kaspersky, and Web Orion. They will be all around throughout the 2 days. Talk to them. Most of them are hiring. Talk to them, get your stars. And if you go check out their booth, you can see they have been posting lots of very interesting articles, videos, and of course, internship and recruitment opportunities as well. The other great thing about our sponsors as compared to many other conferences that we've seen in Singapore is most companies sponsoring conferences or any trade shows just want your contact. And for SINCON, we tell all sponsors, no, we do not give out all our registrations or all our participants' contact by giving us money. It's an easy way for us to get money from them, but we know that will spoil a lot of people's experience by getting lots of spams. So we always tell sponsors, no, they will not get your contact by just giving us sponsorship money, but instead we encourage them to engage with our participants and get get the contact or earn your contact to for them to share more with you organically. So in our exhibition foyer, we have this channel called the sponsorship directory as well. So if you're interested to learn more about our sponsors, click on all those buttons at the bottom. We'll pass your contact to our sponsors at the end of the day that you want to learn more about these sponsors. They are great organization, great companies. So do check them out. Highly encourage you, all of you, to check them out. And of course, if you get stars for engaging with them through this channel as well. So we will have loved everyone to be gathered on the physical locations that we have been in 2018 and 2019. Unfortunately, we are not, but looking at the engagement in Discord, I'm very heartened to see all the chats, all the conversation, all the engagement already ongoing. So keep it up. I really hope to see everyone again when the COVID-19 situation is up, and welcome everyone back to Singapore and show you the awesome locations that Singapore's have to offer. So that's that for our opening and welcome address. And so next up is our 2 keynotes. We are very privileged to have 2 superweight champions in the cybersecurity industry to start off our conference with a big bang, with our first keynote by Eugene Kaspersky, a man who needs no introduction, to talk about cyber immunity for cyber age. followed by Alex Rice, founder and CTO of HackerOne, to talk about hack for good, why the future needs hackers, and this topic can't be any more appropriate for our audience, for all of you, on why everyone or why the world needs all of us. So stay tuned. Our keynote will start at 10:30 in Singapore time, bit midnight or past midnight in London, where Adrian actually is at the moment. So he's gonna crash after this. And yeah, so yeah, stay tuned for our keynote.